So about my case, it's gonna be a quadrillion dollars. That this is Montel Alexander Bowman. It gets into about a biograde. A biograde is basically where any individual is different, and a human body shows here is based on biological characteristics, genetic makeup, physical attributes, and other factors. Instead of where humans are viewed as mere biological entities rather than complex individuals with thoughts, emotions, and experiences. So this is where when we get into a lot of this is a pay for it area. That means you can get into all the studying and collecting information, but you have to be more proactive and get with the places and the different kind of specialists that work there and pay for these things. And to even have this inputted into a technology form that's very expensive. You can invent things, but to make things that are not going to be marketed for the one individual, we're getting into that kind of alien specimenism. So this is basically where you can know everything that's correct answers for your one life form's sake in a surroundings. What to only wear, eat, and every environment you will be in, and through the black realm of all human natures and things made by human, these technology can give you what you need to hear, what you need to do, but this is basing off in the courtroom. A biograde flesh type is as being psychic. So, as being a psychic, there's a lot of reactions far away through the walls and through the earth, and we're getting into a lot of law this crosses nations' borders. So this technology that I will have shows these reactions, and it even talks with me. I can talk with this supercomputer. It even shows my body where as a psychic biograde, visualizations will be in a screen, telepathy will be in another area, and feelings transfer from people to the psychic I am. So this basically is just recording and monitoring how much of that I take daily. Just because I'm in contact with millions or billions of human lives every day, it only means that they're reacting to me. It doesn't mean that they're the ones that I'm exactly having telepathy with, or feelings with, or visualizations with, that implant into my human flesh. So it reveals that in this computer screens. This is where my lawsuit settlement, quadrillion dollars, is going to get into these next phase of, well, only for me, and it's not for anybody else, because I'm not like anybody else. There can't be no forgers. This is where the whole game of to enforce law is that it does happen, and the people that try to use my excuses for themselves, and this can become an international trick that they play to get for themselves what it is about me, and it will be this is a lot of that happening, but this is still about law. So So this about biograde is one thing, and another thing is having this tech grade. The law grade there also in this kind of technology about me is having the bio grade also reveals a lot of abnormal psychology and abnormal physiology. So basically when I'm feeling all of that transferred into my body from other people and who they are, it's damaging my human health and my thinking and talking. So it's how that interacts so much around my human head, and then having to have me realizing I know what I have to do, but the rest of my body, you know, I got my agenda, but then I'm still all about where am I okay? Am I okay? So whatever all this was about feelings from the rest of my body and with my human head, me having a lot of sense to keep going back to and going back to. So it is a lot of law broke here because my thinking's going somewhere, and to who and feelings are, and a lot of these it's a lot of what that is there, and how we to just to say it's not gonna be human anymore. It's like it's not me. When things travel like that and I'm only just a human body somewhere, and I don't know where this is, that but it does influence wherever it was that I was, and people are taking that, or they're taking they can have communication with me. There's a lot happening there, but also in this tech grade that can monitor and record my body about a lot of different responses is that there's also counts of law. So law being a psychic biograde is where it's going to reveal where laws break, and I've made many contacts with many government officials, and they're not doing anything. They never really talk to me the right way. That's a lot of people from the capital of the country and federally in the areas, the police, and so now this is a federal courtroom operation to get a large settlement, $1 quadrillion. And then after this, a lot is gonna begin about what you can only pay for. That with the $1 quadrillion, there's a lot of power that needs to be owed to me. So paying for it is how the game goes. But there's also gonna be a technology around. I'm just gonna collect pennies. So say that with this bio grade and the tech grade about me psychically, wherever I am, in far responses, many distances, and repeatedly, people I never met before. So it's going to show how many laws break, and how many feelings and telepathies and interferences that I was never normal or feeling okay since 1985 for 40 years. So this is going to be where the $1 quadrillion comes in. And then after that is where I just start to collect on a scale of how many people react to me, how many laws are broken, and how many telepathies and feelings and visualizations also recorded. So this is by the minute. So basically I'm in that much contact, and laws broke, and a supercomputer breaking it down to me, wherein it fluctuates, and I see myself instead of having a forge of black pennies that can have any kind of numbers on them, counts of how many pennies by the minute from being dealt by people. And so Ford's just like, it's just on fire. I'm not really getting these pennies yet. But I call it the black penny because say there's a lot of different kind of settings you can do in these technologies. So say I watch my body observed in front of a black circle, so call it the bill in the hat. So the circle represents the world, and then this is me in contact, proven with that many people. And so by the minute, it's gonna be legal because I'm gonna be a quadrillionaire. I can pay for it. I can patent this kind of technology. And then so this is an income day and night. And where I'm in contact with world people and how many laws it's breaking to me, and y'all never but by through me and talking and through how long I've had to wait and go through a courtroom to talk about this, to use law, and all the people that have exploited my psychic biograde for all kinds of reasons for a long time, for 40 years on Earth. What was they doing? And that will be also me in intelligence to actually speak about, and a lot of investigation can happen with $1 quadrillion. Best thing to do is for me to have a lot of people that work in the government fired and put in prison, and a lot of corporations that are also with state officials that use technology for terrorism, especially how I am proven in this technology grade, that with that kind of money I can court people how well, you did what you did, you were wrong, and now you're going to prison. So after all, getting the $1 quadrillion, and now by the minute, this is happening billions of times to my one life. So I'm just it's gonna go by like a certain kind of scale of like a timing, and how long it goes, and adding to the percentage of fully a penny. So if I'm collecting 1 billion pennies a minute, that's where I'm going with this. And so basically daily I'm making, or by the minute, sometimes it's like 100 grand, 2 million, 500 billion, 2 trillion, and it just works like that. And because it's like I can step into a small room, but I'm across the earth, and I'm through a bunch of places going the other way. I'm not going to be able to keep up in contact with who I'm. It's because I'm doing a lot of work, but I'm still a human like that with a psychic biograde that is all over the place. So this is what the expensive technology is going to do for me. So I'm going to collect a lot of money daily. So, but getting into this more, to bring it up, I did put it in the video, I did put in pictures, but there's a lot of talk. I have done a lot of law work. I've been going to court over a dozen times to get this $1 quadrillion. I do really experience the psychic biograde that can be proven in technology, and bring up the laws that do have been violating me for 40 years. So this is a lawless people segment, and then it is a law section, and it is a personal acquire. Where there is no cost-effective life market and just life laws mattered, technology violations to a human body. So you're gonna hear this. It's gonna be a smear. If you can't understand it, it's maybe metaphorical. You might have to hear what I'm saying in a sentence like that again and again. I'm going to end it where it says technology violations to a human body. So like I said, I'm a psychic biograde that can be proven in technology grade with the law grade. And so that's what is happening. And what I just said is where there's no cost-effective life market and just life laws matter, technology violations to a human body. So what this is about my human body, but a lot is about law with technology going the wrong way, what they're doing is, and but this is my body of a psychic grade in technology that can only reveal these kind of violations. Personal, tangible, psychic, public distrust. At your personal, tangible, psychic, privacy, distrust matters. Technology violations to a human body. American police types can be bought illegally. Technology violations to a human body. Yeah, so there's a lot of good and a bad about anybody. And that's it. It's been proven. I'm doing it. Like, they have not done anything about the law to me. Equitable. American police types are working against you as the criminal will. Technology violations to a human body. American police types beg the American system for life support assets. Technology violations to a human body. So group is a lot of people or where in the American society. I don't know what people are capable of or what they're going through by the minute. So, but it's been very personal that this is the law. And then I'm going to show up, and I had to do this all by myself for years. And so I have to turn on the law people that didn't get me or talk with me the right way. And my technology is going to be with satellites and a whole lot more of a phantom team with the William Joseph Casey CIA operations. It's going to be a whole bunch of antagonization directly to who is really didn't abuse money with Black Digital Arts these days, and didn't hurt people like where they're abusing technology. That's Jurassic. And also the high blood report of where, well, there's a lot of reasons and what's happening right here and there about these arrests and who are these people, and they're going to do that to each other and onto themselves, when this is me having to turn into you as a quadrillionaire and go, wait, it was you, and all behind this there was a black regime of injustices. And the high blood report is definitely about the 100,000 to a million Americans that go missing a year, and people get hurt, raped, beat, dead. You can't figure out crimes, they're going missing. So it's basically y'all were really doing that, and then you did a whole bunch of it and took advantage of it with money manipulations and secrets behind black curtains, and tried to always be unrevealable. And a lot of people were in the white operation stakes, and so that means that you were always just seen as the chief of police, but then you were just a big confiscator. So there's a lot of laundering going on, a lot of forging going on, a lot of bribery going on. That's in the courthouses and the congresses, and a lot of black crime deals that just do a lot of art. That's even the little leaders, the governor and the mayor, and and this is where I come in with legal technology and my satellites, and then I start to bring y'all forward, and you had to be served to courtrooms and be arrested because everything in the archive that was recorded, I bought that, and y'all did wrong, and it'll be, and also I'll have an AI program that makes phone calls and calls all the police and the military efforts of policing and all American police type stations used for body personnel and the millions to go and arrest, directly know who you are. If you're on the run, we're going to find you. So all this is going to begin as me being a quadrillionaire. So there will be no president. We already know that's a big forger. He'll be in prison. And the last ones. And I'm also going to build large concentration camps to put you in there nicely. So now we know that there's going to be a system like you're going to have your typical minor dialogue petty arrest with police officering, and you know there's something going on about this, but where I can take the technology and actually enforce it to use upon the ones that really did the big bad deeds, and they were in the government offices or non-government areas. You did a lot because you were planning perfect crimes with this technology that's foreign also here, and being payoff masters, and nobody's going to be a magician. With American democratic law, you can't be above the law, or you can't run because you can't be above God. So basically anything that you can't defeat the technology satellites I'm going to have over America in outer space. So when y'all try to say you're going to hide yourselves and use forging different names and document any business licenses and do different looks into your skins and more of that about how you thought you were going to fake your death and getting away with just stealing a lot of money in the government is still considered the USA Patriot Act of state terrorism to everybody else. It can be considered a life sentence and a death penalty. So all this offshore productions and big corporations friendlying, so y'all can steal a lot of, y'all can forge your money from the government and be your black crime deals as singularly or in groups. So all that's going to be brought up. The people don't have to really be too much about it. They go on with their daily lives, even though that it becomes public. But you know, millions go through the arrest and the courtrooming every day in America, and it's like that, and that's where you will be, going to prison. So my tech grade of tech that's going to know everything that was recorded in the archive, it will have a connected AI interface of billions and billions of phone calls directing police to the ones that really did the most disturbing acts to people, especially stealing and using technology the wrong way, and a lot of that about abusing humans. So that's where this will go. As a quadrillionaire, American police types are bought by foreign and foreign spies to move in technology violations to a human body. American police types aren't a job anymore. Technology violations to a human body. American police types can't exhibit NSA and CIA technology to catch you. Technology violations to a human body. So yeah, the thing about the NSA and the CIA, Those agencies are just as criminalizers as the rest of them, especially when you can have that much technology and get away with black arts, digital number money tracking. Uh, so there's a lot of forgers in the game. They have to go down too. That will be recorded. My technology will be very powerful as a quadrillionaire about all who did things in these higher places. You wanted to be a law-abiding citizen, but you still broke the rules. You broke you broke a lot of laws when you stole from areas of where you can be capable of that, especially the NSA being part of a secret facilitation to do a lot with technology to spy on everything and know about everybody. So this privacy invasion, and this will get into more and more, even though they try to defend this with contracts and say there's other kind of laws. The right law is that my own quadrillionaire capability to make things as the human virtual TV courtrooming, where you can't defeat all the information in the system of this recorded tech area connected to that tech area about what I'll have that's mine, legal, to protect the system and the citizens. So where humans can't be bought, bribed in courtrooms and the bureaucratic mazes and all of their misdeeds, being just doing a job that way humanly. You don't know who they are or where they're coming from and what are you doing and what are you talking about, and the law's not really being played. So these humans, virtual form and TVs that you can talk to, so when millions of Americans will be lined up for the high state crimes that they did, the very worst, baddest matters to us all, they're going to prison like that. And these AIs like that, they're very smart, they're very quick.